Hello, folks, and welcome back to another broadcast of your Riverside Ramona Rams. It's Jay, it's Wick, and look, like these ramen noodles I'm eating, we're going to need some instant success if we want to continue this season moving forward.
Yeah, Ramona has seen some immense struggles in these last games. They've lost 4 straight now. And they're going up against a DeSoto team that's 2-6, struggled a bit on this year, and they need to rebound now. They're watching their playoff hopes slip further away here as we start this game off with the big boot there. DeSoto going to return this here up to the 20, to the 30, and he'll get stuffed right there, the 31-yard line, as DeSoto is going to take the field here. And as I was saying, a rough season so far for DeSoto.
Absolutely. I think when you look at the stats, obviously he's looking a little bit better than Drones with the 15 touchdowns. Obviously, the 10 interceptions are a bit of a struggle. But when you just look at this DeSoto team, you look at how bad this defense has struggled. They've made some adjustments, putting Carter Hart back into the middle linebacker spot instead of on the line. Just to give themselves a little bit more pass coverage. As there you see Firth on his first passing attempt is incomplete. Mr. Dukes over there on the coverage. But yeah, I think this is a bounce back game for Ramona. They've had some tough losses, and this is a game you got to use to propel yourself back into the win column.
Yeah, this is a game where, a deep ball. It's up and knocked down, swatted away there. A big defensive play, and this is what we were talking about. A play there from Bailey. A critical 3rd and 10 here for this Ramona defense. An early stop, a quick little 3 and out would be huge here for them. Just to gain some momentum. Go play action into the quarterback. It's Carter Hart. A big sack, his first one in a while. His 6.5 sack on the year. 4th and 19 and a huge 3 and out for the Ramona Rams. That one a big play there. As we said, we moved him back outside, and what's he do? An immediate impact play there for Carter Hart.
Absolutely, great call by the coach there, moving him back into the middle linebacker spot. I think it allows him to play more freely in pass coverage, but also get on the ball and be a dog like he's been. But it takes a lot of the pressure of just having a pass rush off of him. Great play by there. It gives me flashbacks to the old Ramona as Keon Davis takes the punt for about, I believe, 5 yards. And here we see this offense. The defense just kicked it off and gave you a huge sack. You got to expect the man himself, Mr. Cameron Jones, to have a good game. Last week, played decent, but wasn't great enough. Bo's going to need to step up as well. He had a great game last week as we're going to see them start off in the empty, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Jones is going to take the snap. He's going to look right over the middle, and it's going to go to Mr. Kimmel for a 6-yard gain. Great play to start it off by Mr. Jones.
Yeah, last game, Kyron Jones throws the pick 6, has 2 fumbles, and I think that's pretty critical here for them today as Bo's going to take that one for a couple-yard gain down to 3rd and 1. But Jones is going to have to clean up his turnover problems. If he turns the ball over, this team is not going to win football games. And he has the talent. We've seen him throw deep, especially earlier in the year. Play action there, and Bo slips off. And he bumps outside. Bo going down to the 25. I thought he could have had more if he just committed to the outside earlier. However, a huge gain there. And this Ramona team looks dialed in and locked in today. And just a fantastic row by Anton Bo. He said it. He had a great game last week. And it looks like he's on pace for a great game here today.
Absolutely, and this is the exact start that Ramona needs against a team that isn't that great, a team that doesn't have the greatest defense. You got to take advantage of the games that you can win. As we see Jones with a beautiful pass out there to Williams, and you got to start getting the gears clicking again. Obviously, 4 straight losses isn't great. Obviously, going from 4-1 to a 4-5 team isn't great either. But this team still, like we've said the last couple of weeks, still has great talent. Overthrow there to Corrant was the target, 3rd and 4. Still has a lot of talent on this roster. There's still a lot of hopes and dreams, especially for a team that obviously hasn't played to their fullest potential, but can definitely still get there. There's a great pass there to Williams. Makes it 1st and goal. Already a great drive for Ramona. And like you said, the last at least 2 games we've seen Jones throw a pick, and it's kind of been detrimental to the team. They got to clean up the turnover issues. Obviously, you can't win a game with more than 1 turnover, especially like that. And that's a great play by Mr. Drones to Ryan Williams. We haven't seen him on the scoreboard in a very, very long time. Great play. 6-0 Ramona, all ready to kick it off.
And for Ryan Williams there, his 5th receiving touchdown on the year. We saw him get bumped to the wide receiver 2 slot just from a lack of production. He's going to find the end zone here. That will likely put him over 600 yards in the season as well. And the extra point is up and good. And this is the start that Ramona needs. This is what they need to do. The defense gets a critical stop on a 3 and out, and the offense goes down and in great fashion goes and gets, I think, 1 incompletion on that drive, no negative plays. And that's what you need if you're going to win games as a football team here.
Absolutely. Great drive. Great, amazing drive. Let's hope this defense can continue with their, obviously domination that they had last drive. They're going to need them to continue with that as we see them get ready to start it off. Here's Mr. Firth. He's going to take the snap. Motion number 83. Takes the snap, looks, immediate pass, wide open over the middle. Rico with a great hit there, but it's a 7-yard pass to Mr. Good, who was in motion right there. Yeah, when you look especially at the trajectory, and not even the trajectory, they have a bye week coming up in the next 2 weeks. They get the Viejo matchup, the rematch that obviously they have to win, as Viejo is rated above them right now. They still want a chance in the playoffs. These next 3 to 4 weeks will be extremely important. They've got Mater Dei coming up. They got Mr. Viejo. Those are big divisional games you got to win. But especially for a team that has struggled, getting a win like this is monumental. And obviously, this game is far from over. There's a great play there. Mr. 24 on the play, Mr. Holmes. And, yeah, like we said, they're going to need a big game tonight to get themselves back in the win column. But not just a big win. They're going to need a statement.
Yeah, I guess a not great team here. 2nd and 10, getting ready for the snap. He'll drop back. He'll throw the outside. A great play there on the tackle. Of course, 3rd and 8. But yeah, this team Ramona needs to bounce back here. They've struggled, and especially with some key divisional matchups coming up against Mater Dei, Mission Viejo. They're gonna have to lock it down and win those games if they want a chance in the playoffs. And an overthrown ball, almost picked there. Michkov with the coverage. And again, another huge stop here for Ramona. Michkov had his name all over last game. He's been making tackles all over the place. He makes an impact there on the tight coverage. And the 2nd straight punt here for DeSoto. And it's a great punt. Is it going to get there? It'll fall in the end zone. And Ramona will take this on their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, and we look at the stat leaders. Obviously, Jones has dropped off. We talked about his dual threat ability. He hasn't really had the ability to really run outside of the pocket. They've given him a lot of chances on the play actions and things of that nature, but he hasn't really had the ability to really take off and find his rush lanes that he has. So he makes a great play there to Mr. 83. And there we see a first down for Mr. Jones. Great. This is great, especially for a team. When you look at Ramona, the most important thing when you want to have a passing offense is rhythm. And when you don't have a rhythm, it throws everything else. As we see Jones throwing pick sixes when he's not seeing his receivers in the right areas. The receivers aren't running the right routes. Things like that, it really hinders your offense, and it doesn't give it the full capacity that it can be. And this, the moves of moving Ryan Williams down, and as we saw on the defensive side, moving Carter Hart back to his original position of off ball. Things like that are just, tone setters they're trying to make to give your team some type of spark or boost to save this season. As we see Drones drop back, he's going to find Williams again. This is a big game already for him. He's shown up really big. There goes Mr. Jacobs with 3 tackles already on the day. Great start for Ramona.
Yeah, Ramona's hoping to keep this up as they'll spread out wide here. Drones going to milk this play clock down. He'll drop back. He's looking, finds this check down to Corrant. And 54 yards and a touchdown already for Drones here, just halfway through the first quarter. Just a great game so far from Ramona. He's been accurate with the ball. He looks confident in his decisions, and he's going to try and roll out here, and down he goes. A huge sack there for DeSoto, and it's going to be 3rd and 15 here for Ramona as Drones tried to escape the pressure with this pocket going. Sud Jr. going to pick up the sack there. And that's a big play for this defense. DeSoto needed a big stop, and they look like they could get it here. 3rd and 15. Drones is going to have to throw this ball deep.
love the irony of you saying, being smart with the football, and then, you make a play like that where he has the sideline where he could just throw the ball away. Very unfortunate play. Sue with a huge sack. There goes the screen pass. Interesting play call. Goes back for 2 yards. It's going to be 4th and 17. Not the drive you needed. Definitely stalls some momentum, but we're going to kick it back off to this defense who has played very lights out so far. I believe only allowing 1 first down, and we're going to hope that we can continue to see their success on that side of the ball.
Yeah, the key to this game is going to be Ramona's defense showing up, and a good tackle there on the kick return. DeSoto's going to take this on their 24, and we're going to see Chad Firth try and lead this team down the field. He's had his highs and lows this season. 15 passing touchdowns, a very good total, but 10 interceptions has to be better. And look for these corners of Ramona to get active here today, as they'll hit a nice pass at a big first down. There, shrugs off a tackle, and a rough gain there. Not what you want to see Ramona give up immediately. However, they're still in this, as they've only allowed 27 total yards in this game. Not a single running play has been run here by DeSoto. Dropping back, he's going to throw the check down again, and he's going to get rallied on 2nd and 2, though. They're going to have a good chance here. We could see a deep ball, or maybe the first run of the game here for DeSoto.
Yeah, you're going to expect to see Firth throw the ball a lot. As we saw, he had 2,300 yards already on the season. He's been great in the passing game as far as just making his receivers open. And, ooh, right there, Michkov almost had a chance at a pick 6. Oh, man, you got to hope that he's going to get one of those sometime. He's been everywhere on the field. Secondary, in the run game. He has a sack already on this season. Still has yet to get that pick long awaited for. His first going to just take off, and he's going to get just about 6 or 7 yards there as they get the 1st and 10. Talking a little bit with Mr. Moore there, as he's talking, it looks like next time he's expecting to make a play there. I do like the dynamic that we have. Taking out the D tackles, I was a little bit pessimistic of it at first, but seeing how we can put both linebackers on the edge and them drop out into the flats or the curls, and then also being able to rush the passer, as we've seen Carter Hart does at a spectacular level, has been very important for this team. So I like the way we're moving around with the changes on defense, and hopefully this personnel can continue to confuse DeSoto moving forward.
Dropping back is Firth. He'll throw his check down there and rally to the ball again. It's going to be 2nd and 2. And back to that Michkov play. This DB room for Ramona has not really taken the ball away so much this season, and you would hope to see it there. He slots it down for his 7th deflection of the season, but that's 6 if he catches it. And the pressure here, they get to him. Wika combines with You Suck for the sack, and that's a big play for this Ramona defense. 3rd and 12, and a critical play there. They both get to him. But this DB room, like I've been saying, has not been able to come down with the ball very much. I believe just 2 interceptions on the year. And it's hard to win football games when you're going negative in the turnover ratio. And that's a big play here, 3rd and 12.
You see, 3rd and 12. You see the motion. Here's Mr. Firth. He's going to drop back, look, takes the under check down route. Nothing gets there. Gets about 3 to 2 on the yard. Still not enough. 4th and 12. Great stop by the Ramona defense. You got to expect more, obviously, from the DB room, but they are playing their role. As you said, he has 7 deflections on the year, so he is making plays on the passes and things like that. As we see, the kick is up.